Hey, what's happening? It's ya, boy, Goldie. Smell good if you're new. All we do is shut it down all day, every day. If that interests you, consider subscribing. Show your boy some love. All my returning subscribers and viewership, appreciate y'all. All my new subscribers and viewership, appreciate y'all rocking with me. We have a very special video today, guys. I'm going to be going over my Lattafa fragrances, and this is sort of a review, rating, ranking, whatever you want to call it. I've been just kind of going through my entire collection and doing more of the dupe fragrances and just discussing those a little more in detail, okay? Now, Lattafa, you can make the argument that probably the most popular dupe house over the past 2 or 3 years. And if you're new, all a dupe or a clone is just an inspiration of a designer or what's called a niche fragrance, okay? And they're doing a great job, good quality. I'm not a performance crybaby, but they all get good performance as well, okay? So here we go. We have Lattafa Oud Mood. Look at that juice color. Now here's one thing can happen with these fragrances. I'm not going to say it wasn't fully macerated, but I don't think it was maturated with the tea. There's an incense note in here that was very heavy when I first got my bottle. But good thing when I got it, it was in the winter time, so that was perfectly fine. But my bottle was very incense heavy. Since then, it has settled down, and now it's just beautiful. Listen, it's got the Middle Eastern thing going on in the best possible way. Basically get some sweetness, some rose, some woods, and it's a world of oud. You know, it's not a dog oud, it's a sweet oud because it's coupled with sweet notes. And I'll discuss the notes with you really quickly. We have rose, saffron, pimento. In the mid you have oud and caramel. That caramel sweetens up the oud. Floral notes and patchouli. In the base you have woody notes, resins, I love resins, amber, I love amber, incense, there you go, and musk. It's a beautiful fragrance. It actually gets compared to a niche fragrance by Lancome. I don't know if Lancome would be considered niche. I don't know. I think they do some other things, but I guess you could say, you know, they're niche. It's more on the lady side with the Lancome Oud Bouquet. I think it gets. I've never smelled that to say how close it is, but this is definitely a unisex, beastly fall winter fragrance. I remember wearing this fragrance, man. It just, I ain't gonna lie, I got transported a little bit. It just wears very well, but you may want to give, depending on your batch variation is a thing. You may have to let it settle down first initially, or you may not. It be, ready to go, but you never know. But I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to giving it more wearing. Very unique fragrance. You want to set yourself apart and smell totally different, which really won't be, I know we talk about that, it really won't be hard to do because 80% of people don't even wear fragrances. Fun fact, you can wear anything and set yourself apart, okay? Lattafa, Haya Tim. I enjoyed this fragrance. Initially, I compared it to Paco Rabanne Invictus, which is a sweet fragrance. It has that vibe, but it's got something else going on with it that I can't quite describe, man. Fruit with some florals in the background. You know, I think it's the florals in the background which is giving the fragrance another level. The sweetness and the florals coupled together. This is a player-made fragrance, man. I have different archetypes I discuss, you know. We have pretty boy, player, handsome gentleman, mama. They go there, man. Mr. Sexy, Mr. Je ne sais quoi, Mr. Put Your Date Up, Mr. Smooth, Mr. Ragley. We don't talk about Mr. Ragley too much, so we're gonna fold him up, man. And some of the notes on this one is grape. In the top, grape, very interesting. I don't own any other fragrance in my entire collection that I know of that has grape. Pineapple, lime scent. In the mid, those florals, there goes those florals again, setting it apart, doing something a little different than the standard Invictus DNA. And then the base, musk with the K. sandalwood, and caramel. Look at that caramel. Caramel has a way of smoothing out fragrances, okay, and making them player. All right. Now here's one. Let me discuss this one really quickly. This one should have made my MESAN Alhambra. Having a large collection, I overlooked it, but MESAN Alhambra and Lattafa is the same thing, so I could put it here. And this is the trail, right? So it's a far-fetched inspiration of Gucci Midnight Stroll. I got my nose on Gucci Midnight Stroll and got transported right in Saks. It's not close, and that's fine, but it's just a smoky campfire with the ambery touch, beastly performance. So if you like smoke, campfire, beastly fragrances for the wintertime, I think you'll like this, okay? Next. Hype Train fragrance, give you a little warning, So, I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it, got a whole lot of hype. Lattafa, Honor and Glory. Sweet, but then right behind the sweetness comes a pepper note. I don't know why you believe pepper can go with the creme brulee, but I don't know. See, that pepper note, I'm sorry guys, I can't get past that pepper note, but you can layer this with other things and kind of muffle that pepper note. If that pepper note is too much to you, but it's too much to me, this would have been, in my opinion, of course this entire video is my opinion, this would have been a perfect gourmand fragrance had they not put the pepper and that turmeric. Let me explain, okay? In the top, they started out so good, guys. Top, pineapple and creme brulee. Oh boy, we're going gourmand, and this is gonna be a live gourmand fragrance, right? In the mid, cinnamon. Oh, that's the pump fake, man. Hold up, man. It got cinnamon too, which is a player-made spice. And here we go, turmeric. Right. Benzoin. Okay, let's pick it back up. I love benzoin. It came right behind the benzoin with black pepper. Guys, who orders a creme brulee and says, waiter, can you bring me some black pepper with my creme brulee? I'm gonna put it on the top, because that will go together. What? In the base, vanilla. They try to clean it up, but it's not enough vanilla to cover up that pepper. Sandalwood, moss, and cashmere. Nah. I'll keep it to layer it, but I can't get past that pepper note. So if you're interested in this fragrance, you have to like pepper, because that pepper note is there, all right? You have to like a spicy pineapple creme brulee fragrance. All right, next, we have my player partner. I'm gonna put him on this list. I'm gonna throw him in with Lattafa, because I don't own any other from Oud Mood. I think Oud Mood may be affiliated with Lattafa. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. Lattafa. We have Oud Mood, my player partner, man, and this gets compared to Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male, which is just a spicy, sweet, player-made fragrance. When spicy and sweet really goes together and fits well in that player-made category, and I enjoy that. Yeah, man, spicy and sweet, gets great performance. This one had to macerate for a couple of weeks. When I first got it, the performance was trash, and that's a good way to know if your fragrance has not macerated. Is with the Middle Easterns, is that the performance is not quite there. So you may want to come back and check it. When I checked, I love that bottle, man. Diamond cut top. When I came back and checked it a couple of weeks later, it was ready to go, okay? So it didn't take a long time to macerate, all right? Another one for the fall, and fall is mine. Fall and winter. Ishq Shook. Gets compared to Rosendo Mateau No. 5, which is an expensive niche fragrance. I have a sample of that fragrance, and yes, they do smell similar. And that's all the Middle Eastern houses are doing. They're giving you a great presentation that we've never seen before in the States, in the United States. We don't see presents. That's why everybody's blown away. The presentation, because we don't see bottles like that. So they came with a great presentation, great performance, and they have closed the gap on the quality. With the Middle Eastern, really any dupe, the talking point was always, oh man, the quality is trash. So you can't really say that anymore because they closed that gap. If they can kind of fix that macerating thing, I think that's a bit old to me. But having a large collection, I can wait. But if you're new and you just got a handful of fragrances, you may not want to get these because sometimes you have to wait. Now this one, I had to macerate a little bit. It was real heavy on the leather and suede, and I wasn't getting the sweet notes. After I let it macerate for a couple of weeks, the sweet notes came up with the leather. And I'll go over the notes really quickly, okay? In the top, caramel. I'm loving caramel, man. Caramel is live, man. Caramel and saffron. In the mid, suede, leather, there it goes. And tonka bean, putting some more sweet pottery on it. In the base, vanilla, amber, and musk. That's an awesome base, awesome base. So I enjoy it, great for the fall and winter. I would say more dressed up, 35 and up. I would style this Pima cotton button up with some nice trousers or slacks, some say slacks, trousers, whatever you want to call it, and some nice hard bottom church shoes, whatever you want to call it, dress shoes, guys. Quite frankly, grown man shoes, That's another conversation, man, but I highly recommend this one for the fall and winter. You may like it. Unisex, ladies, baby, you may like that. Here's another one that's unisex, guys, and this is inspired by a niche fragrance. We have Nashi, which is an inspiration of Nishane, Ani, which is just a sweet fragrance, a vanilla style fragrance, okay? Now, all fairness, I haven't smelled Ani for myself. Reviewers, people that I watch that I respect tremendously have said it does smell similar. Nothing is a one-to-one, and I've been saying that for like a year now. Nothing is a one-to-one. You get inspirations, dupes, whatever you want to call it. You get them to save you money, and that's it. Don't look for, I've said this over and over again. I said months ago, clone was not a good word. I said that. So listen, get the dupes to save you money. That's it. And get you in the ballpark to get that scent profile, because in the air it's all the same. So it really doesn't matter, okay? Listen, green with some texture. A texturized green vanilla fragrance, okay? That's just the best way to describe it. And that texture is what's gonna get it performance and body. It's not see-through, it's got some texture on it, okay? It's got some thread count, thighs and thread count on this bad boy. Egyptian cotton, Yeah, Egyptian cotton, man. With green and sweet. Now this one is more casual. It doesn't fit what I have on today with a suit and tie, so I wouldn't wear this with a suit and tie. How I do my fragrances, guys, when I step out, is 1000% about how I'm dressed. I could tell a quick story. I had Paco Rabanne 1 Million Lucky, which is a great nutty, honey, kind of sweet fragrance, right? Very sexy fragrance, very alluring fragrance, right? I hadn't worn it in a long time, and my outfit of the day happened to be a suit and tie that day, but I just wanted to wear it. I put it on, it did not fit. I just felt out of place. So that's how I do it. I wear my fragrances according to how I'm dressed, okay? So that right there, that Nashi to me is more casual. Again, it's unisex, t-shirt, jeans, or like a nice polo and some jeans. I think that'll be great for that fragrance, okay? And here's another casual one that you can actually pull off. This is actually dressed up and down, okay? Very popular when it dropped. Cayal, Al Fursan, probably one of the most popular Lattafas. I think they really kind of stepped out there and said, hey, we're Lattafa, this is what's going on. Magnetic cap. See what they give you. They give you the magnetic cap, not all the time, sometimes. Great bottle design, 100 ml of juice with $20. That this smells unlike anything else. Has a very juicy pineapple note with some saffron. To me, in my opinion, they kind of reached for a dupe. Inspiration, pineapple up top with the baka. Rah, rouge. 5, 40, baby. Oh, de parfum. The EDP is for me and you. But I really enjoy this fragrance. I'm not really going to tell you how many sprays to do. It's kind of hard for me to tell you that because it depends on your body, depends on how you're dressed, where you're going, what climate you live in, your diet, do you drink water, is your skin lotion? There's so many factors. What I would say, rule of thumb, always start low. Apply your fragrances. Wait about 10 minutes because sometimes when you first apply it, you're not going to smell it. Wait a little while. If it's not enough, come back, do 5 more. Now you're at 10. If it's not enough, come back and do 5 more. I would just recommend spraying behind. Don't do 1,000 sprays up in here. Me, I do spray more because I don't spray my jackets, because if I spray Cayal on here and I wear this jacket tomorrow, Cayal is still going to be in there mixed with Lattafa higher tip, so I don't spray my jackets. A good layering, thing what I would do is spray right here, right? If my suit guys, spray right here, kind of down low. I still wouldn't go up high. And right here, up in that area, along with behind here, and go low. Go on your hand, or can't see it right now, but on my button up right here, and on the other side, or on your hands and right there. That way you have kind of 5 up here, 4 down here, and maybe 4 or 6 in here. So nothing to distort your palate, and to cause you to get olfactive fatigue. Guys, your nose is designed to recognize difference. You know what I'm talking about? So if you spray a mist, especially with this smoke, you spray all this smoke up in here, after about an hour, your nose is gonna say, okay, it's too smoky. No harm is being done. He's not injured. He's still in good shape. He's still breathing. He's still looking good. This smoke that we're getting must be safe. Don't let him smell it anymore. Translation, to you, the fragrance is trash. It didn't last. No, it's your biology. Spray back here to trick your nose so your nose doesn't pick it up so quickly. Example, if I burn a bag of popcorn right now in the kitchen, I'm gonna smell it for about an hour, maybe even 2. Then after a while, I'm not going to smell it anymore. And I may even forget about it, that I burnt it up. If I were to invite you to the crib, as soon as you knock on the door and open the door, damn, who burned some popcorn? Why? Because your nose is designed to recognize difference, okay? All right, guys, listen. Thanks for taking time out your day to watch my video. It's greatly appreciated. On the way out, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share your boy, because sharing is caring, and Goldie's going global. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.